It turns out that you cannot judge a chocolate solely by its cocoa percentage number. At first glance, it may seem logical that the percentage goes up, so does the intensity of the flavor. But this isn't always the case. So we sent our darling award-winning chef Dumi to LINDT Studios at the waterfront, and she chatted to LINDT head of master chocolatier Dimo Semantos to find out about cocoa and how cocoa percentage affects chocolate flavor. Watch this.
Chocolate is incredibly complex and made up of hundreds of flavor components. I'm meeting with our friend and master chocolatier Dima Semantos to find out how cocoa ratings affect the taste of chocolate. Do you want to just give me a refresher on the LINDT Excellence range and exactly how it's made?
We need to take you all the way back to the plantations. So remember, LINDT sources beans from the origins around the world and then transforms it into chocolate as we know. What you're seeing here now is the cocoa tree, as a small version, and it produces this fruit which we referred to as the pod. LINDT's origins are always consistent from 3 regions in the world: Madagascar, Ecuador and Ghana. One thing to understand from the onset is that all the high cocoa content varieties have a different ratio of those beans with different roasting times, essentially different recipes.
At first, I used to just go around and say it's the intensity of the chocolate, but I was corrected and was told that it actually comes in ratings. Do you want to just go into detail and explain what these rates are?
Yeah, so I'm sure you've seen in store we have our 70% mild. Now what makes it different to the normal full strength 70% is the bean selection, the roast on those beans, and a very special technique that LINDT is kind of responsible for. Back in the 1800s, we developed a process called the conching. Through that process, we're able to almost polish off all the intensity of the chocolate, make it sweeter in a way. So even though you're eating 70% cocoa content within that chocolate, it's a lot more milder. It's not as intense. All right, so I've got a little bit of a surprise for you. I'm going to blindfold you.
Okay.
We're going to give you a few flavor profiles to smell and then get you to taste the chocolate. All right. So the first one, I'm just going to put it close to you.
That smells a lot like vanilla.
Vanilla, you're absolutely right. So now taste our first chocolate piece. There you go.
Okay, this one. Okay, that hint of vanilla definitely comes through.
Okay. All right, so the one you're tasting now is our 70%.
Oh, okay.
LINDT Excellence 70% cocoa. So that one's known for, an underlying vanilla, red berries, white floral. So in our 78, we have the roasted malt, flower kind of bouquets coming through.
Perfect. One thing I'm loving is that the intensity of it is so balanced and so smooth.
All right, so you can take your blindfold off now.
Have I passed the test?
Definitely, you're actually very good at your sensory. So the next one up is our 85. 85 has undertones of roasted coffee.
Okay. True, I'm definitely getting that intense coffee.
That strength coming through.
Yeah, I'm getting that definitely.
The Excellence 90% cocoa. It's what's referred to as supreme dark. We've got undertones of smokiness, licorice.
I didn't think I'd say this, but I actually like the 90%.
Yeah.
I actually do, but the darker you get, the more you let your senses do the work. It's more about an appreciation than just flavor.
So 99 is quite unique. I don't know if you have a look at the slab. It's set in 3 mils, so it's a lot thinner than your Excellence at 5 mils.
It is a lot less sweeter than all of that, but it makes sense because of the cocoa content in there. We constantly hear of cocoa and cacao.
Okay.
Is there a difference?
Essentially, when we have the commodity of the cocoa at plantation in the form of a pod or the raw cocoa beans, we tend to refer to it as cacao.
Okay.
Once we take it to factory level and we start processing, we take the husk off, we start getting the nib roasted and blended, we then start referring to it as cocoa.
Dimo, thank you so much again for teaching me even more about the LINDT Excellence range and how amazing this chocolate range is. You stand a chance to win one of 2 LINDT Excellence hampers to the value of 1,000 Rand. To enter, reply to the competition post on the Afternoon Express Facebook, Twitter or Instagram pages and tell us Which is your favorite LINDT Excellence cocoa percentage? Is it mild 70%, 70%, 78%, 85%, or 90%? Don't forget to use the hashtag LINDT Excellence. The competition closes Monday the 21st of June and T's and C's can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za.
LINDT Excellence. Refined chocolate pleasure. LINDT Master Swiss Chocolatiers.